In a sport where milliseconds decide champions, one man is about to race against time itself, his past, his fear, and his final shot at redemption. Brad Pitt returns to the screen, not as a secret agent, not as a cowboy or con man, but as Sonny Hayes, a retired Formula One driver forced back onto the grid for one last lap around the world's deadliest circuit. Once upon a time, Sonny Hayes was Formula One's golden boy, charismatic, fearless, unstoppable. But a devastating crash ended his career, and for years, Sonny disappeared into the shadows of racing history. That is, until APXGP, a fictional failing F1 team, calls him up. The team's owner and former teammate, played by Javier Bardem, is desperate to shake things up, and with their rookie driver struggling to stay out of last place, Sonny might be the answer. Or the final nail in the coffin. The offer? Mentor their rookie, Joshua Pearce, played by Damson Idris. A fiery young driver with raw talent, zero patience, and everything to prove. But mentoring isn't just about teaching racing. It's about rebuilding trust, facing demons, and proving you're still worth the seat. Madison Avenue meets Monaco. Brad Pitt is Sonny Hayes, a once great driver, faded into obscurity after a tragic crash. But when his old friend recruits him to anchor APXGP, Sonny finds himself mentoring a hotshot rookie and rekindling his own fire. The rivalry between Hayes and Pearce is electric. At first, Pearce wants nothing to do with this washed-up legend. He's aggressive, cocky, and dangerous on the track. But after several crashes, brutal training sessions, and a mutual respect built under pressure, the mentorship begins to evolve into something deeper. But this isn't just a story of two drivers. It's a look inside a sport where speed is everything, and where control is life or death. We see boardroom tension with the team's executives, press politics, sponsorship backstabbing, and the emotional weight of carrying a team's legacy on your back. One of the biggest reasons F1 2025 is blowing away expectations? It's not pretending. This isn't CGI trickery or green screen fantasy. Director Joseph Kosinski and producer Lewis Hamilton made sure every race sequence was filmed at real Grand Prix, from Silverstone to Abu Dhabi, using real F1 cars, cockpit cameras, and Brad Pitt himself behind the wheel. That's right, Pitt trained for months, hitting speeds over 180 miles per hour. This isn't acting, it's racing. Every moment you see, it actually happened. Claudio Miranda's cinematography puts you in the seat, and Hans Zimmer's score makes every corner feel like a heartbeat skipping. Sure, F1 is loud, fast, and visually stunning, but at its core, it's a deeply human story. A man haunted by the crash that ended everything. A rising star learning that talent isn't enough without discipline. A team desperate to matter again in a sport dominated by giants. We see Sonny wrestling with age, regret, and relevance. We see Pearce nearly lose himself chasing the spotlight. And when their paths finally align, on the grid, during a crucial race, you realize this movie isn't about the finish line. It's about the journey that got them there. Everything builds to one breathtaking finale. Sonny takes the wheel one last time, not for fame, not for pride, but for peace. Pearce, now matured and focused, follows close behind. Together, they push APXGP to the brink of glory. Not because they're the best team on paper, but because they never gave up. In a world obsessed with winning, F1 reminds us that sometimes the greatest victories aren't measured in seconds. They're measured in courage. If you loved Top Gun, Maverick, if you crave grounded spectacle with emotional stakes, F1 is your next must-watch. Brad Pitt delivers one of his most grounded, layered performances. Damson Idris proves he's ready for the big leagues. And Lewis Hamilton's touch ensures the soul of Formula One is present in every frame. This is cinema that roars, grips, and inspires. And whether you're a racing fan or not, F1 is a ride worth taking. So, would you take the wheel for one last shot? Let us know in the comments below. Are you Team Sonny or Team Pearce? Don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and share this video if you're ready to race into theaters this June with F1.